Hey there, Dawn Jones here. Thank you so much for joining me again today. And as promised, I am going to reveal to you the program that has helped me and thousands of other people across the country and in different parts of the world get successfully booked. So with that, let's roll up our sleeves and jump in. If you are a speaker, an author, a professional coach, a salesperson, or an entrepreneur, the following message is for you if you want to get more paid bookings, but you can't figure out how to make that happen consistently. Hi, again, I am Dawn Jones of Successful Booking, and I'm going to share the truth you need to know about getting paid speaking engagements. But first, who is Dawn Jones and how can she help you monetize your IP? My business experience, teaching and training experience, and author experience. Here's a quick overview. Business experience, over 20 years. I co-founded a safety training company here in Seattle where I built a client base of over 1,000 corporate clients within a few short years. And I first created this very program that I'm sharing with you today. Teaching and training experience through my Successful Training Solutions company, I have empowered over 70,000 people in live presentations. That's just the live ones. Over 1,700 presentations and in a little bit more than 6 countries, delivering keynotes, corporate training, private coaching, and then on top of that, webinars. And then author experience. I had the privilege of being on top audios with Zig Ziglar, Sherry Prindle, Carol Lane, Jack Canfield, Brian Tracy, Patricia Fripp, Les Brown, and so many more. And here's just a quick sample of some of those collections. What is leadership, project management training system, lead like a boss, the top 7 personality challenges, assertiveness training, you get the gist. There are so many more. And the point of this is I want you to see that the experience that I'm bringing to the table is both from a professional speaker and from a published author who is making royalty income off of her IP. And that's really important when you're looking at a program. You want to make sure that you're following somebody that has done it, not somebody that's just talking about doing it. The What is Success program was featured on Fox News. And if you look closely, you can see, hey, that's Zig Ziglar right there. That's Kevin McCrudden. And who? That's Dawn. That's me saying hi. All right, so these are just some of the things that I've had the privilege of doing throughout my career. And with the published author, one of them, the top 7 personality challenges, you can see over here, this hit #1 in the United States. And then again, you can see over here in Australia, on iTunes, and the top 10 in 5 European countries, and it stayed there for 11 weeks. Now, apparently that's a pretty big deal for a first-time published author. So, you know, these are the things that you can do with your intellectual property. And with that, here's the truth you need to know about getting paid speaking engagements. Here's the #1 reason speakers don't get booked. They don't ask. So why? Well, there's 3 reasons. #1, they don't know how to get booked. #2, they don't know how much to charge. And #3, they don't know how to ask. And so they just wing it. And as we've covered in our earlier videos, we talked about the importance of knowing how to get booked and knowing what you're booking that makes you unique. And then we also talked about the importance of knowing how much to charge and having the confidence to establish your fee and feel comfortable asking for it. And then, as you know, so many people end up just winging it. They get discouraged and they give up. Wow. In fact, here's the biggest problem that you're facing right now. If you're a professional speaker, a coach, a business person, or somebody who is wanting to get more paid bookings. And it's not what's on the outside that's blocking you. It's what's on the inside that's holding you back. And that is fear. The #1 reason is fear. And the #1 fear of most speakers is the fear of cold calling. You know, that dreaded process where you pick up the phone and you call a stranger and says, will you pick me? Okay, well, we're gonna kick fear in the rear, okay? That fear, though, will cause most speakers to undervalue their talent, and then they second guess their value or their fee. And that's not the end of the problem. It actually gets a little bit worse. You see, what happens is, because operating in fear will never get you paid what you're worth, and it will keep allowing others to take advantage of you. Yeah, which means you're constantly second guessing yourself as to whether or not you can be a successful speaker, business person, entrepreneur, or performer. And worst of all, that leads most speakers to think they need to speak for free or even pay to speak at an event. Yeah. And then they think that they need to be in front of a live audience to make money from their talent. What happens when a person operates in fear is they get tunnel vision and they lose sight of what's around them and what could be. Because they don't realize the value of their intellectual property. So how do you eliminate fear? Well, I said just a second ago, we're going to kick fear in the rear 3 ways. Number 1, first, you must recognize it. Second, realize what it's costing you. And third, change your focus. So we're covering that right now. I'm calling the elephant in the room, and we are recognizing fear. It's not what's on the outside that blocks us, it's what's on the inside that holds us back. And too many times we let opportunity just slip through our fingers because we're afraid. What if they don't book us? Well, what if they do book you? What if you do get paid your value? What if you do overcome that fear? What would life look like then? And then second, what is it costing you? How many engagements have walked past you that you've just let slip through your fingers, like I said just a moment ago? What is that costing you in your relationships, in your work, in your quality of life? You know, sometimes it's a little easy to play it safe than it is to take a risk and face that fear. So if you're willing to take that risk and face that fear, that's the third way you eliminate fear and kick it in the rear, by changing your focus. Now, I want to caution you here. Okay, by changing your focus and taking action, you will see that there's a solution to your problem. Here's the caution. Results are not typical. Now, the FTC wants me to tell you and let you know that I am not promising that you will make anything from just watching this, and that is simply true. What I will do is I will walk you through the system we're using to get great results. And please understand, my results are not typical because the average person who attends any training gets 0 results. Why? Most of the time because they just don't take the action. However, I am happy to share with you for free during this video exactly what's working for me and for thousands of other people across the country. Now, this is not for get-rich-quick people or a work-at-home biz opportunity or for those kinds of people. What this is a genuine system that works. So now that you've recognized the fear, realize what it's costing you, let's change your focus. Imagine never having to make another cold call again and getting paid top dollar for your speaking talent. Whether you are a new or seasoned speaker, author, salesperson, or entrepreneur who deserves to get more paid bookings. Imagine what your life would look like. Where would you live? When would you work? Would you like to travel? Would you become the expert online? Would you like to do live presentations? Would you like to create products that can be sent out to the world with a click and a download so that you can empower the lives of other people? Imagine what life would look like doing that. Oh, and then on a bonus, getting royalty income for what you're developing and what you've created and what you're imparting to other people. If you are that person, but you can't figure out how to make it happen consistently, here's the solution you've been looking for. Almost feel like I need a drum roll here. Introducing the Successful Booking Program. This is the program that I've been using, oh my word, for years. It is the complete booking guide for performers, speakers, business people, entrepreneurs, coaches. And here's what Successful Booking helps you do. It helps you get paid top dollar immediately for your talent. Yes, for your speaking engagements. Yes, for book royalties. Yes, for audio royalties. Yes, for people coaching with you and consulting with you for your field of expertise. It also helps you discover your niche market and expert topic where you're the expert in what you do. Successful Booking Program also helps you find people that want you, not just any speaker. I show you how to get referrals, even from people who don't book you, yet you can get in front of your target audience by doing a few simple things to know what to say and how to say it, even when you get a no from somebody that you're trying to book with. It's a really cool technique. It also helps you overcome booking fears and never make another cold call again unless you want to. Now, don't get me wrong. I love making cold calls now. I used to be terrified of it, as I said in the earlier video. I would have rather had 2 wasps fly in my car while I was driving down the road rather than make the dreaded phone call to a stranger, also known as a cold call. But now, because there are systems and processes in place, by the time I'm actually speaking with that person, same thing for you. They already know you. They've already seen your website. They've already received some information about you. And it's like booking lunch with a friend. It's a very cool thing. With the step-by-step process, I show you how to get booked solid. Successful Booking teaches you the secrets for getting paid top dollar for your speaking. Monetize your intellectual property and make money while you sleep. Legally, morally, and ethically. And it does all of that and so much more. Best of all, you will start seeing results with the Successful Booking Program in just 30 days or less. That is huge. So what kind of speaker are you? Are you a novice speaker? Are you an advanced speaker? Or are you a seasoned speaker? If you are a novice speaker, booking just one speaking engagement with this program will pay for itself in the next 30 days. Okay, I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. Booking just one speaking engagement with this program will pay for itself in the next 30 days. And show you how to get 6 to 10 more engagements per month at $500 per engagement. Now remember, that $500 was based on the talent fee chart that we went through and I walked you through. So if you're doing that, let's do a little bit of the math. That's as much as $5,000 per month speaking on the side. That's a big deal. All right, if you're an advanced speaker, this program can help you book 10 or more engagements at $3,000 per month. And if you are a seasoned speaker who's been undervalued far too long, this program will show you how to consistently earn $5,000 or more per engagement. Yeah. How many engagements you do is completely up to you. So let me ask you a question. If you got just one extra speaking engagement a month for a year, what would that be worth to you? $6,000? Now, I'm keeping it at the novice level here, 12 engagements at $500 engagement for $6,000. Or if you just got one engagement every other month, you're busy, you've got other things going on, and you follow the techniques, you follow the system, you follow the processes, and you get one engagement every other month. That'd be about $3,000 at the novice level. What about just one engagement? If all you did was learn how to book one engagement, what would that be worth to you? You see, making money is easy, but you cannot make more time. I spent 8 years traveling the world, well, at least 6 countries in the world, trading dollars for time. And you know what? You can't make more time. Every single day, we use up that bank of time, and once it's gone, it's gone. So think about it. You could spend all year trying to figure this out on your own, but how much would that cost you in time and money? Yeah. Or you can get my successful booking program anytime on my dawnjones.net/webinar website for $9.97. And it's worth every penny. You just book 2 engagements and you paid for your program. But if you get on board with Dawn Jones and Successful Booking, now you're going to get quite a few bonuses. Ready? And because you took your valuable time to watch this free video series, as a thank you, I'm offering you my Successful Booking program for not $9.97, but for only one payment of $4.97. Or if you prefer, you can do 2 payments of $2.97 each. This is for a limited time. Take action now before you spend another month wasting your time. Because days turn to weeks, months turn to years, and years turn to regret. So take action now. Are you worth the investment? We all have money that we waste every month. Think about it. Susie Orman, in her book, Young, Fabulous, and Broke, says that people spend money they don't have on things they can't afford to impress people they don't know. Oh, come on. You've seen people do things like that. The car or the latest gadget, electronics, or how about that handbag you saw on that woman one day that was way overpriced, or those shoes that were only worn once because they were so uncomfortable. Or how about going out to dinner? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We all have money we waste every month. Isn't it time to take some of that money and invest it in your future? Why am I doing this? I have seen too many talented speakers and performers, business people get stuck and live out their lives wishing that they had pursued their talents and lived their dreams. I have had the privilege of traveling the world, delivering 1,700 presentations and spoken in front of tens of thousands of people. I want to give back. And if I can help just one person make a difference in their life, then it's worth it to me. If I can help one person overcome some of the obstacles that I had to overcome in my career, then I know I'm making a difference. And isn't that what living your life is all about? Here's my promise to you. I will show you how to learn to identify and monetize your intellectual property and get paid while you speak or sleep. I will show you how to establish your fee and feel comfortable asking for it. And I will also show you how to get your calendar successfully booked with high-paying speaking engagements by confidently asking the right questions and responding and following up with simple systems that are going to get you booked consistently. Act now before time runs out. You can go to successfulbooking.com and you can get the 30-day audio program. And here's what's included. Audio Collection 1, Making a Living from Your Talent. This is 10 audios where I walk you through how to do just that. Audio collection 2 focuses on customer relationship selling, another 10 audios. Audio collection 3 is 8 audios giving you tips, recorded calls, and scripts. Then I give you 3 successful booking downloadable PDFs, templates, forms, and scripts. And then there are some bonuses. Bonus number 1, additional weekly webinar trainings. This is a minimum $500 value. I have charged that for just one of those webinars. It is a very high value, and I'm giving you several of those. Bonus number 2, a private members area containing all of the material. This is just a minimum, again, $100 value. I am keeping all of your material for you. So for some reason you lose this material in the future, you can access it at any time. Bonus number 3, a private members only Facebook group. In order to be in this group, only my paid clients can be here. The $200 value is such a minimal price because the techniques that you learn from that group, they're just priceless. I want to be realistic, though, with the values that I'm placing on here, because I know there are a lot of programs out there where people say, this is a $2,000 value, and you're going, what? These are being super conservative. And bonus number 4 is 1 free coaching session with yours truly. Now, this is only for the first 20 people who get on board with the program. This is a $500 value. In fact, think about it. Pays for your entire program. And this is where the first 20 people to take action will get that one-on-one live Zoom internet coaching session where I answer your specific questions. The total value of this program conservatively is $2,297. And for you, $497. Or 2 payments of $297 each. Here are the details of what you get. Audio collection number 1, Making a Living from Your Talent. This is where we'll talk about identifying your talent, understanding what makes you unique, discover your booking niche. I'll go into more detail of overcoming booking fears, asking great booking questions and follow-up questions and follow-up emails, show you how to be confident over the phone, establish your fee and feel comfortable asking for it, show you how to get paid for your talent, get booking referrals, and ultimately make a living from your talent. In audio collection 2, I will show you this is customer relationship selling. This is where you have conversations that turn into sales and eliminate the sales pitch. I go through branding in you, 5 booking mistakes, eliminating the sales pitch, contacting the right person, stop getting the runaround, getting called back, not put off, setting a booking date, and it's a lot easier than you might think. How to promote your talent without sounding like you're bragging, and then how to let your website book you. And ultimately, we get booking. I give you some action items and I walk you through how to do it. And then on the audio collection number 3, this is where I give you bonus tips, sample calls, and booking scripts. Plus, you'll get 3 successful booking downloads. These are PDFs for 5 booking mistakes and how to avoid them, 10 mistakes that kill back of the room sales, and then 10 tips for successfully booking business now. You will also get templates and forms for ongoing use to help you put your processes and systems in place. And isn't that what you need in order to be able to do what you love? Imagine what your life will be like when your calendar is booked solid. You're getting paid top dollar for your talent. You can stop pitching and start having conversations that naturally turn into sales. Ultimately, living your life to the fullest. Take action now before time runs out. Go to successfulbooking.com and order the 30-day program. You won't pay $997. You will pay $497 or 2 payments of $297 each. And remember, if you're one of the first 20 people, you get your complimentary coaching session with me where I walk you through how to take your next best steps to getting successfully booked. Until next time, Dawn Jones, helping you get successfully booked.